Welcome to Horse Hour. We are at the stunning location of Camaraderie House because Nick Roldan is holding his first inaugural sunset polo party on Tuesday the 20th of June. And I'm with the lovely Claire Milford. Haven, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Now this is exciting because you play polo and you're competing in Nick's team on Tuesday. How did you get involved in this?
Well, Nick and I were chatting about it last year, and they said, and he said, would you like to play? And I said, well, only if I can play on your team. I don't want to play against you. So, and then I wasn't sure if it was a serious invitation or not, but it is. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
He's very serious. I mean, loads of people are saying they're going already. Nick Skelton's going to be here. William Fox Pitt is going to be here. I've just seen the Wocket Woy boys turn up. Yeah. They want to have a go at polo. How long have you been playing polo for?
Ooh, that is a leading question. I've been playing polo for about 20 years. And I started, literally about 20 years ago, just sitting on a horse. I was in Africa with my husband, and he said, and he'd always played, and he said, well, why don't you have a go? And I said, don't be ridiculous. I don't think this is for me. Although I used to ride as a child. And then I got onto this little horse, and that was it. It's been my passion for the past 20 years. Absolutely love it.
What is it, do you think, about polo that excites you so much compared to other disciplines? Because, I'm sure you've got to have good balance, you've got to have strength, tenacity, you've got to have all the things in polo that you have to have in dressage or show jumping or venting. But everybody that I meet in polo is so passionate about it. What is it for you that does it?
I think for me, it's the adrenaline. I love doing things quite fast. I ski, and that's something that I've done for years. I used to ride as a child. I used to go hunting a bit. And also I used to play a lot of tennis. So for me, it was the kind of combination of riding and tennis, although it's obviously not tennis. I love playing team sports. And polo, my impression of polo before I played was so different to how it actually is.
Oh, really?
So I think I had this impression that polo was quite a superficial sport, because you only ever see the kind of glamorous side of polo when it's portrayed. But behind the scenes, it's really hard work. It's a very challenging game. And everyone is very down to earth. And I was sort of surprised. And I've made more friends and travelled to more countries since I played polo than I ever would have done if I hadn't taken up the sport.
And you get to have 15 horses rather than 2, which is quite nice.
Well, yes, I don't have 15, but I have 7 horses.
Gosh.
And they're all fabulous, and they're so giving, and I believe that the horses enjoy it as much as I do. Obviously, they're not without their injuries, and you can't really get through a season without a few injuries, but nothing major. And I love playing on a team, and I'm very competitive, so I think I like that.
I think that's what's so nice, though, is that you're all on the pitch together at the same time, and that I don't think there are any other equestrian sports where you actually get to do that, and you get that team camaraderie. Although you do, at the Olympics, they're all playing in a team, but ultimately you're on the pitch by yourself.
Yes.
And it can be quite a lonely place, I think, and to have that confidence boost from teammates, just every now and again, just a tap, just say you're doing well, you keep going.
Exactly.
Nice.
And also, because it's a team sport, if things go wrong, you can get together and say, okay, we need to do something differently. The onus isn't all on you. And I think that just makes it, there's pressure, but it makes, less pressure, obviously, than you're going into a dressage ring on your own, where all the onus is on you. So I love the team sport. I love the competing. And I love meeting people from different countries and different cultures, and travelling, and obviously being here at Cowdrey, which is where I play, is one of the most beautiful parts of the world. I'm extremely fortunate that I do it.
It's stunning. Do you think there's an element, sometimes with each discipline, I think, there's a part of dressage which is really suited for show jumping, which helps, and there's a bit of show jumping that helps eventing. With polo, I almost think reining helps, because the way that you turn, you spin, the horses is very much from your seat. Do you take sections of other disciplines that help with your training in polo?
I don't think so, no. I think polo is very specific, as you say, and I think a lot of it's is how well the horse is trained. All the horses, they do turn very quickly. So I think you have to be really, really strong in your legs, because you have to turn very fast. You have to do a lot of different things when you're playing polo. So it's not just riding the horse. It's also you've got to hit the ball. You've got to keep somebody from riding you off, someone from hooking your stick. So you've got a lot of stuff going on. And you've got to have kind of 360 vision to know where everyone else is on the pitch. So you're really multitasking when you play polo.
Which is why a woman's better at it than men, surely, because women are used to multitasking.
Obviously. That goes without saying. Yeah, men are really rubbish at multitasking. We're so good at that. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think that women can compete on a polo field alongside men. There's no discrimination, which is lovely. We're all handicapped in the same way. There are obviously all female leagues as well, and all female games as well. Personally, I prefer playing mixed polo, but I do play all women's polo as well.
Well, it's not about strength. It's not so much about body strength. It's not like in rugby or football or anything like that, is it? It's about your skill as a rider. You've got to have strength as a rider, obviously, but it's your skill as a rider, and that's maybe why it's so nice that you can compete alongside men.
Yes.
I think it's great.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant.
Well, it's all going on behind us.
Yeah.
Oh no, Wocket boys are getting on now. This could be quite exciting. Yeah, I know. So, thank you so much for talking to us, Claire. It's really nice to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you on the 20th of June. Good luck.
Looking forward to it. Thanks a lot.
We'll catch up with you very soon.